So here in Australia at 8 o'clock, and we saw her cooking. It looks yummy, isn't it? No worry. Yep. Today, what time is America now? Is that probably in the morning, isn't it?
Yes. 6:04 in the morning.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
You wake up so early for us. Let's give a clap. Everybody give a clap. Welcoming her. And so, oh, someone giving the heart. Yeah. Yeah. So today we're gonna having a speech by Jennifer, and then I think she's a royal master in America. She was here in Australia. I remember she was in the Absolute Center, and I listened to her very amazing speeches.
Попробуй то, что я сегодня ела.
Yeah, today, yes. Today, we're gonna having real good speech with Jennifer Lim, and then hope everybody having a good inspiration today. So here is the Jennifer Lim.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, hello.
Actually, I'm not going to give you a speech today. Every time I go to different country as a speaker, in Mexico, Colombia, in Brazil, instead of giving lecture, unless it's a Success Academy or one-day seminar, of course I have to do vision speech. But in leaders meeting, I like to have Q&A, question and answer. The reason is that I feel bad for non-Korean speaking members because they don't know details. There's not much resources for them to get the details. Only videos that you can get hands-on is either from Success Academy or one-day seminars. So I'm sure you watch enough videos or enough, not enough seminars, but there are many videos that you can listen from one-day seminar or Success Academy. But there's details, there's gap that you cannot get hands-on. So it's better. So I noticed that every time I visit different country in leaders meeting, when I take question and answer, that's more practical because I'm a very, very practical person. So maybe you think you don't know what you are missing. You don't even know what you don't know. So that's why don't be afraid to ask any questions. And questions will lead to more questions, then I think it will be more beneficial. So instead of just giving speech about the vision of Atomy, everybody already knows Atomy is a great company. It's a great vision. So what else? It's gonna be it's the same thing. So instead, I want you to ask any questions, then I'll give you answer. Oh, I'll try to answer as much as I can.
So anyone goes for first, raise your hands. And then
So there's no silly questions. There's no wrong questions. Any questions, then you get more information, I think.
So who would like to go first with any questions? Raise your hand. I think in the beginning they are a bit shy to ask questions. So in the first, yeah.
If you don't have any questions in your mind, then it's a big problem. You should have some questions. Like if you want to do something better, you always question yourself. How can I do it better? What is that I'm missing, or am I doing right? I think you should have a lot of questions in your mind. So you should ask your sponsors, or any leaders, any speakers, whenever you attend one-day seminars or Success Academy, so you see some other speakers come, always ask them questions. That's how you learn. Go
So
ahead.
I will go first. Question. There is a lot of my partners. Someone is coming to the seminar, but some people will keep refusing to come seminar. So they want to do business by themselves. So what is the best way to allure them to come to the seminar? During your experience, what is the best way to invite them if they keep refusing? They want to do their business. Don't touch me. I will do business by myself, like that.
I know. I get those members too. And whenever I want to give some message to my partner, I try ask them question. When I start a conversation, I start with a question. So I ask them, how do you think how much success are you expecting? How much successful you want to become? Then they said, oh, I want to become an Imperial Master, or I want to make $10,000 or $100,000 per month. And then I said, then how you think you're going to do that without attending seminars? Because ultimately, Atomy is, we want system income from Atomy. Without attending system, how you going to create system income? Many people who says and many people say, to motivate ourselves, we need to attend seminars. And some people said, oh, I have enough motivation, so I don't need to go to seminars because I already have enough motivation. But those people, I've never seen any single person become successful without seminars. But if I tell them, no, you need to come to the Success Academy and one-day seminar in order to be successful, then after you say a couple of times, they think it's a nagging. So they don't hear you. They cover their ears and they don't care about you. They don't hear you. It's like when we were teenager, I know my mom loved me, my parents loved me, so they gave me some advice. But after a couple of times, I didn't want to hear them, so I didn't take their advice. But when I go to my friend's house, when my friend's parents are giving me advice, I will take it. So telling what to do you cannot make anybody do anything they don't want to do. So always I try to challenge them by asking a question. It's kind of a leading question. Otherwise, they feel offended. Oh, my sponsor is a nagger. She always nags me. Like she always tells me what to do. I'm an adult. I can do my business by myself like that. So to avoid that, I try to ask them questions so they can answer themselves. They know. They already know because they hear a lot of videos. All success people say, oh, I've never missed any single seminars. You have to attend every seminars. That's how you become successful. So they know by heart. They know by their mind, but they don't want to do it. So you need to, instead of telling them to attend the seminars, you ask them questions for them to think about, to reflect themselves. So let them decide. So even though you are putting the seed of thoughts in their mind, they so you need to be, it's a skill. Instead of they feel that you are telling what to do, if you challenge them by asking a questions, then they feel like they decide to go to seminar. Then they'll do it.
Thank you.
Does it make
Ask
sense?
you. Yeah, I will ask the question to them. Thank you so much for your answer. And so next two questions. Who's gonna come into next one?
I think Jane.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, good evening. Good morning, Miss Jennifer, and good evening here in Australia to everyone. Being said that you are a practical person, how can you make this business in a practical way and easiest? Thank you.
That's a very broad question.
Like say,
So
practical way by inviting people as well as making them use the product, which is you are making, which is you are going to them, showing them, showing them the product as well as giving them with the beauty, giving them a preparation and stuff, but they still thinking that there is a catch to the product, being said that it's free membership and everything. So how you gonna make it into a practical way?
okay.
Thank you.
You know, you're welcome. Professionals and amateurs, what's the difference? For instance, like golf. I'm not a golf player. I don't play any sports, but only athletic I know is Tiger Woods. For example, Tiger Woods play golf, right? And a lot of people in America, in Korea, I'm sure in Australia, a lot of people play golf too. So they play the same sports. They are using the same golf club. What's the difference? Why Tiger Woods play golf and making a lot of money, but most of people spending money to play golf? What's the difference? In Atomy, everybody gives free facials, right? All Atomians try to invite people for free facial demonstrations, but some people become successful, some people are not so successful, some people quit.
Yeah.
What is the difference? That's the details. That's why I'm encouraging you to ask me questions to learn some details, right? So anything you want to be good at it, either study, sport, or any music instrument, or any new skills, whatever it is, you always have to think all the time. I'm always thinking about Atomy. How can I do better? What is that I'm missing? How can I? How could I did better? Like I always think somebody's always thinking and trying different things, find a way. And some people don't even play golf. I don't play golf. I tried to play golf, but because I'm not so athletic, I quit. But even playing golf, some people just like to go out, go to field and play golf, but without thinking, how can I improve myself all the time? They're not going to improve much. So you always have to think, even small things. Those small things, details make big difference. And the more successful people, the more they practice. Do you know how, like regular people who are playing golf, who practice golf more, Tiger Woods or those people? Tiger Woods spend more time practice, and even Tiger Woods has a coach. You think Tiger Woods' coach play golf better than Tiger Woods? No. If the coach can play golf better than Tiger Woods, he wouldn't be the coach. He will become a player so he can make money more than Tiger Woods. But then why Tiger Woods has a coach? Because he wants to take lessons. So he wants somebody to correct him, select his mistakes, like that. So every time you go out for facial demonstrations, you always think about how can I do better? So you need to compete with yourself every single day. How can I do today better than yesterday?
Okay.
Like that. And so every step, of course, we do 4 evenings, 4 system, but each one, what I do. So speaking of facial, let me show you my evening. Okay. Usually, not all the time, but usually when I go out for facial demonstrations, I show this. So even when I was in Brazil in March, I gave them a lecture about even facial demonstrations because Brazil, it's been a little over three years that since they opened. So I wanted to share how I do it. So when I usually when I conduct facial demonstrations, I have my laptop open and to show them and explain them. So this is me and my sister, two of my sisters. Whenever we go away, we do facial, of course, and they are Atomians too. My oldest sister is a royal master, and oldest sister is a royal master, and my third sister is a star master. And then I tell them we are going to do these 4 steps. And first step is deep cleanser. I talk about what does deep cleanser do briefly. And then I do peeling gel next. In the box, of course, foam cleanser is number 2, but I switched to do peeling gel first. So this way you don't have to wash your face twice, right? And then I share this picture. Somebody in America did this experiment comparing Atomy peeling gel and other brand is called Cure peeling gel on a piece of mirror. And look, Atomy peeling gel didn't do anything because there's no human skin. There's no dried skin. But Cure, after they rolled it, it created this thing by itself. So it shows that how Atomy peeling gel is so honest, right? It only works on human skin. So this kind of showing picture make them more curious. So I try to use these kind of things. And then foam cleanser, I always go to the bathroom, to the sink with them. And I show them every step. I show them, oh, first of all, I don't do facial for anybody. I don't touch anybody's face. Whenever I do evening facial demonstrations, I ask them to wash their hands first because they are going to give a facial to themselves. But still, many of my partners, they want to do a facial for somebody else. But this is what how I do it. And in Brazil, I noticed that people make the foaming container to make more foams, but the less tools, the better. So I discourage them to not to use any other foam, any other tools, just evening 4 system and just your bare hand. You don't need any brush. You don't need any spatula to apply. Because first impression is very, very powerful. So first experience is very, very powerful. So when you get a facial demonstration with the brush, that was the first time, then they think without brush, you can do facial. So the minimum tool is the best. So you don't need any special skills. You don't need any special tools. Just this product will do all the work. You just need your face and your hand. That's good enough. The that way, less complicated, and anybody feel confident that they can do it. If you try to make fancy, so you use different tools or other things, then without those special equipment, they don't feel they're ready. So even Atomy's vision, anybody who comes to Atomy seminar, they see Atomy vision. But their problem is they don't feel confident enough that they can be successful. So as an Atomy partners, our job is to make them feel that anybody can do it. That's the most important thing. You need to give this message that you can do it. Anybody can do it because it's so simple. That's the most important message you have to carry on to every new customers or partners. So that's why I try to make facial very, very simple.
Thank
Without
you.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you apply skincare first, and then peel off mask. And then I explain what the peel off mask do, like pore care, elasticity, purify the skin very briefly. I don't try to read everything to them. Make one point, very simple point. And then I show them these screenshots that I got from Korean TV show. They did this demonstrate experiment with pig skin, because pig skin and human skins are very similar. They used a piece of pork. I love samgyeopsal pork belly. They used pork belly to see how deeply this cream moisturizer penetrate under the skin. So the left one, they used just fingers, and the right one, they used cotton pad. And they dyed moisturizer in blue to see how deeply it penetrates. So even this show didn't make this video for Atomy. I was just watching some YouTube clips, and then when I saw this scene, I was thinking, oh, this can explain about peel-off mask very well. So I took the screenshot. Why? How? Because I always think about Atomy. How can I deliver Atomy message better, easier? I always think about it. I look for it. That's why when I watch YouTube shorts, everything can relate to Atomy. I take a screenshot or I take the video to share that I can compare with Atomy like that. So after they apply with finger and here with cotton pad, and they left on the skin for a while. And look, when they cut the pork belly in half, the pork belly that they used only fingers didn't penetrate deeply. But the other one, they used cotton pad and left on the skin for a while. The blue moisturizer penetrate much, much deeper. So I explained them. And another thing, when people understand why they need to do it, then they'll do better. Instead of you gotta do it this. Why? Oh, because we say so. Or because my sponsor do it. You just do it. Don't ask why. That way, people will question and they don't feel confident enough. So less chance that you will be successful. So try to explain the reason based on. So the reason we put peel-off mask at last is like this. When you apply all skincare and then peel-off mask on top it, then all the skincare good ingredient will penetrate much, much deeper. And plus, peel-off mask itself will give you a lot of benefit. Then people will understand, oh, that's why we put peel-off mask on top of skincare. Because peel-off, some people say, it's a waste. Why you put all the skincare and then peel-off mask at last and then take it off, peel off? Then it's a waste of, some people say it's a waste. So I showed this picture and explained, they understand and they feel better also. So then they'll remember and they'll repeat, they'll duplicate. So every step, you always think about, how can I do it better, easier, so anybody can do it.
Thank you. That is a really good point.
Yeah.
Normally I doing for them all I do for them all the time. And then this is the good point for me. I'm gonna do it next week again too. And then I will try your way. Maybe I can doing together. So I'm doing myself and then showing them to doing themselves, they learning and then they so that is the good
Right.
point and then good things I learn.
Right, because if you do it for them, they feel good. But so they feel good, so sometimes they buy the product, they go home. When they open it, they don't know how to do it because
That's what happened.
they were laid down. They didn't see it. So every time I sit down with them, so that's why I don't like to give facial demonstration to many people at once. I always say 1-to-1 is the best. Maximum 1-to-2. I can handle 2 people. I don't want to have 3 people. Many reasons, but for instance, okay, so I have 3 people, like Jane, I see Jane, Miwa, and Sky. When I give a facial demonstration to these 3 people, let's say Sky is negative person. So Jane asked me a question during the facial. So I'm answering Jane's question. Then Sky will talk to Miwa. Oh, I don't like this. Or something. She'll pick on something. Then it's going to ruin the vibe. But if you have only 2 people, if I only had Jane and Miwa, when Jane asks me a question, so I'm answering her, Miwa doesn't have anybody to talk to. So she's going to have to listen. So like this small thing is important. It can make big difference. Many people want to invite many people. They think we'll be more successful, but no, 1-to-1 is best. Then you can ask, you can answer all, you can give all the attention to that person. You can answer all the questions she has. Even 2 people, you have to share my attention. 3 people, no, forget about it.
Okay.
That's really
And
good
every
point.
time, and so 1-to-1, then I'll do on my face and let her do on her face. So every time I squeeze out like this much, like do it. So I do as a model, so they can copy what I'm doing. If I give facial to 2 people, I don't do on my face, but I squeeze out on their hand. So I show them how much amount they use, how to do it, all the details.
Thank
And
you.
then,
That's very practical.
and then at least they remember. Maybe they forget some part, but at least they'll remember some part. So when they go home, they can do it by themselves. Maybe they'll make mistake, but they won't be afraid to try on their own. But if you give facial to them, then when they go home, they'll be afraid to try. So always the most important thing is to let them feel confident enough to try on their own, even using product or even doing business. That's most important part that we.
That's very good.
Because when we raise our children, right? our ultimate goal is to make our children to grow independently so they can live their life on. You don't want to follow your children until they marry, have children, and you do everything for them, right? Same thing with Atomy. So from the end, all Atomians are adults. They are already adults. So let them be independent as quickly as possible.
Mhm.
I totally agree with her. I have that kind of experience, and then one of my friends invites me to the big party, and then to demonstration about the Atomy. One person negative, all negative. So after that,
Mhm.
I never done it. So I agree,
Right.
1 or 2 is perfect numbers to doing it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So next, anyone else? Because I can't see the people's face, all of them. So if you see someone's raising the hands, just go for it. If you don't go for it, I will just pick people and then ask a question to ask. So anyone volunteering? I think so. Hannah is already done this. She's way on the succeed.
Okay.
And then
Hello. Hi, Jennifer Lim. Thank you for so much your time. Very early in the morning in US, and then we can see it's a really global business. And then even she's not our online, but she's participate her time is early, very early morning. Really appreciate your time and effort. Yeah. I just personally curious about when you introduced Atomy. So you talk about the skincare, and then how about the healthcare? What product are you talking about mainly? And then do you have a special testimony or some other skills to introduce our healthcare product? Thank you.
I don't know. I don't always start with facial. When I meet anybody, again, I like to ask them questions. I ask them a lot of questions to find out what is their most interest. So if somebody is more interested in health product, I'll talk about health product first. I'm not gonna offer free facial to them because not everybody is interested in their appearance. Some people are more interested in health or other things, making money. So that's why it's best to ask questions to know more about the other person. So when uh, I found out that they are interested in health product, in health, then depends on what they are interested in. But my favorite health product is NONI juice. So uh, I'll I will talk about my NONI juice experience and testimony. And currently, I'm running NONI challenge with my group. So I have a group chat room that NONI challenge is going on. Then I show them my chat room, what we are doing. And I tell them, see, so many people are doing NONI juice and everybody has a good testimony like that. And most likely they want to try. And I like to use some general informations, not only Atomy. If I only talk about Atomy noni juice, the other person might say, hey, because you are doing Atomy, you will say Atomy noni juice is the best. So I want to get some credit from non-Atomy video. So for noni juice, for example, I always encourage them to watch 21 Reasons to Drink Noni Juice. That was recorded, I think, 13, 14 years ago by Dr. Neil Solomon. Hold on, I even read his book. Do you know Neil Solomon's book, Noni Phenomenon? Dr. Im Jong-la, who invented the Atomy NONI juice, he said he read every single book about NONI juice in the world. And he recommended this NONI phenomenon. The book title is NONI phenomenon, written by Dr. Neil Solomon. He is a physician in America. And I was amazed by his book. And there's a video of Dr. Neil Solomon. The title of the video is 21 Reasons to Drink NONI Juice. So I show them that video. Let them watch the video. Then definitely they'll try Atomy NONI juice. So I give them general information about NONI juice, how great it is. And then I just tell them what's the best benefit of Atomy NONI juice. Okay, for speaking of product, I tell my partners, recently I told them to have a product notebook, just purely product notebook. And, there are 52 weeks in a year, right? So I encourage my partners to master 2 products per week. Then in 1 year, they can master 104 products. And how do you master 102 products per week? I encourage them to pick 2 products from our website. So for example, vitamin C. Oh, maybe I can show you. Vitamin C. Everybody knows we need to take vitamin C. Vitamin C is good for you. Everybody knows, right? So even though we know, let me. Okay. I'm sorry, it's written in Korean because I shared this in Korean meeting. But technically, so on one page, I pick vitamin C. So I write down about the benefits of vitamin C, general benefits of vitamin C. I get this from ChatGPT, just titles. So antioxidant, improve immune system, and it helps to produce collagen like that. So it's not from me, it's from ChatGPT. If you don't use ChatGPT yet, then you can ask Google or something. So I encourage them to write down the general benefits of vitamin C. And then after that, you pick just 3, not more than 3, just 3 strengths of Atomy vitamin C. What's the difference? Atomy vitamin, then there are tons of vitamin C's out there. Why you need to take Atomy vitamin C? You have to give them just 3 reasons. So first one, because it's in a single packet, it's not going to be oxidized. The reason we take vitamin C is for antioxidant. But if vitamin C is in a big containers, every time you open the container, it gets oxidized, right? So what's the point of taking vitamin C? So Atomy vitamin C is an individual packet, so it's very, very convenient to take it with you, and it's not gonna oxidize. So that's number 1 strength of Atomy vitamin C, the difference of Atomy vitamin C. And number 2, it's made out of 7 fruits and vegetables. And it's sweet and sour, but there's no sugar whatsoever. So that's number 2. Number 3, always price. So I said it's a very, very affordable price. It's 24 for 500 milligram. is $24 in America. So if you take only one packet per a day, then it's gonna last 9 days, so 3 months. If you take 3 vitamin C, then it's gonna last 1 month. Then break down how much it costs per day. So if you take 3 packets per day, then it's 80 cents per day. If you I didn't write down. So if you take okay. If you take one, it's 26 cents. So very reasonable. And then 2,000 milligram one, it's $39 in America. So if you take one, 26 cents. No. If you take one, then it's 43 cents. If you take 3 of them, it's $1.30. Then I write down my testimony. After I take Atomy vitamin C, my skin condition got much better, and my bowel movement got better, like that. So then after this, I've been taking vitamin C, but if I never take Atomy vitamin C yet, then I will take vitamin C. So that's how I master vitamin C. And then omega-3, same thing. So even for health product, instead of just telling how much is just for one box, always break down the price per day, how much it is. Then it's very affordable. All Atomy health product is very affordable. Showing this detail is very important and practical.
That is very practical, Jennifer.
Thank
I'd
you,
like
thank
to
you
do
so
that.
much. Sharing. So I never did the NONI challenge. Sorry, for my. So how do you do the NONI challenge? Because many people different doses to try. When I heard about the testimony, so what do you reckon? Is there any regulation or how many period? Like 1 month or 2 months or yeah.
No, I did. I started in January. So I offered my group because the reason I started NONI challenge is that I got so much benefit from NONI juice. So I wanted and I learned about NONI juice. I studied about NONI juice, Dr. Neil Solomon's book, and I watched his video, and I listened to Dr. Im Jong last special lecture. So I found out Atomy NONI juice is really NONI juice itself is so great in general, and Atomy NONI juice, of course, is the best. So I really want my partners to drink NONI juice regularly. So and also I have partners all globally, and even America. They are all over. Not only I live in New York, but I don't have many partners in New York. My partners are all over the world. So how can I compensate them? How can I show my appreciation to my partners? So I thought about this NONI challenge. So I said, I'm going to start a NONI challenge. If anybody who wants to participate, they have to drink NONI juice morning and night. And maybe I'll show you. And you have to take a picture of yourself drinking NONI juice. And then you need to send me the receipt of you bought NONI juice to prove that you bought the NONI juice and drinking NONI juice. Okay. You see? So every morning and night, this morning, before I joined this meeting, I posted my picture of drinking noni juice. And Arsenia from Seattle, she posted last night. And Jade and Peter, they shared. And last night before I went to bed, I had my put off mask and drinking noni juice, right? So everybody had to post their picture drinking noni juice. She's from Korea. She's from Maryland. She's from Colorado, Denver, like that. So everybody has to post their picture of drinking noni juice morning and night. And every month they have to send me the invoice of purchasing, proof of they bought Atomy juice. And also there's Google survey form that I asked questions. There are 7 or 8 questions so they can monitor how they sleep and how many hours they slept and how many times they moved their bowel and how was their stool and how was their skin, how's their energy level. Like those questions, they have to complete the Google survey form every day. So it's a work. They have to take a picture of drinking noni juice twice a day. They have to send me the proof of their noni juice purchasing. And every day they have to submit the Google survey form. So if they do everything without missing a day, if they miss one day, they don't win. But if they don't miss any single day and complete the Google form every day, then I send them 1 bottle of noni juice. So many people studied. Of course, they forget, but then they don't get it. But they get health benefit. So I've been doing this. This is my 6th month. So our noni challenge will be done by July 12th. So I can't wait to finish. So I have a partner in Sydney, Mia, Sky knows Mia. So she never missed a single day. So so far she got 5 bottles of noni juice from me. So it's costly, of course, but it's cheaper than airline ticket to me to go to Sydney. And so this way I can show my appreciation to my partners. Like my partners who's in New York, I can meet them, I can buy them meal, or I can support them in many different ways. But my partners who are in overseas or in different states, I can, we meet on the Zoom, I can educate them, but that's how I rationalize myself that, only 6 months and only people who never ever missed their challenge. Then, so first month, I think 17 people won noni juice. But last month, only 9 people. So all depends like that. So I always try to think, is there any way I can encourage and motivate my partners like that? So I ask a lot of questions to myself. Yeah.
We'd like to hear about effect of noni juice for you, because me basically having good benefit with the hemohim, but I don't know I sometimes drink it, but I didn't know what kind of benefit I have, because I don't have arthritis, those kind of, I don't really having the inflammation. But so I would like to hear about the good benefit of the noni juice. Yeah.
Uh, I started to take Himohim and probiotics and other health products since 2014. So I was healthy. I didn't have any complaint, but I only had one complaint. That was my extremely dry eyes. And before I became a psychotherapist, I used to work in a nail salon. Nail technician was my first job in America. I did it for 16 years. So that made, because I have to focus on customers' nails all the time and inhale and blinking my eyes with all the chemicals, I think that made my eyes extremely dry. So with Himohim, omega-3, eye health luaxanthin got better, but still I used to have eye crust all the time. When I get up in the morning, sometimes I can't even open my eyes because of too much eye crust. Because during the sleep, you don't blink your eyes. So there's no oil or any liquid in my eyes. Extremely dry. So that creates a lot of eye crust. So I couldn't even open my eyes. So sometimes like this, I have to go to bathroom and put water to open my eyes. Throughout the day, I have to clean my eyes all the time. Sometimes eye crust looks like a string. Sometimes when I pick it up, it's like a string. That's how bad my eye condition was. I don't know how. I think I started to drink noni juice in October 2023. When I tried first, I didn't like the taste. So when we got noni juice for the first time, I tried and I didn't like it. So I didn't continue. But in October 2023, Dr. Im Jung-la came to America and gave us a big lecture about noni juice. And I found out, wow, it's that good. Then I will try. And from that time, I took noni juice religiously, morning and night, every day. And people think I'm very sensitive, but I'm not sensitive at all. And it takes a lot of effort and time to find out any change in my body because I'm not sensitive at all. So I didn't know, I don't know exactly how long it took, but one day I realized, oh my God, I don't have eye crust anymore. So what I did, I was thinking, only change was noni juice. So from that time, I never missed a single day without noni juice. And until now, I don't create eye crust anymore. That was like a big jackpot for me because I need to meet a lot of people. I have self-conscious cleaning my eyes before every time I meet anybody. And if somebody, when I'm talking to somebody, if they clean their eyes, I automatically think, oh, do I have eye crust again? Like that. But I don't have to do that anymore. So that was my big testimony. To me, it was huge. So I shared in my group, and because the best benefit of noni juice is with chronic inflammations. And you know how many disease chronic inflammation can create? Don't be surprised. Over 36,000 diseases can be caused because of chronic inflammations. Does anyone know? Can anyone name those 36,000 diseases? Not me. Even doctors cannot remember 36,000 diseases, right? So basically, any disease under the sun is caused by chronic inflammations. So in another word, you can prevent any disease from drinking noni juice. And many conditions can be helped by drinking noni juice. So that's why since that time, noni juice is my #1 favorite product.
Wow, amazing story. I will try now from not like you constantly, because I'm constantly having like 4 years MOIM and then adding up noni juice probably will make it even younger and younger again. Thank you for that. Good information. Wow. So I think 1 hour is like flying. We didn't even feel like 1 hour because it was really good, very beneficial, like a very practical today's Jennifer's speeches and question answers. So I think today